Hello children, welcome to AIMS India's online classes. Today from our English speaking classes, we are going to learn the basic grammar for speaking. Okay children, because these classes are about spoken English, like how we have to speak in English. So for this, there is no need to have a complete knowledge of grammar. We need a basic grammar to speak fluently without any mistakes in English. Okay, let us see what they are. The first one is subject. The first one, what we need to learn is the subject. And the second one is the predicate. Okay, the predicate. So what is the subject here? The subject is the who or what the sentence is about. Okay, and what is the predicate? The predicate tells what the subject does. So we are going to learn it in detail. The first one, subject, and the second one, what you have to remember is the predicate. And the third one is the verb. Like everybody know, verb is of action words. No. So the third one we have to remember is the verb, and the fourth one is the articles. Okay children, a and the. These are the articles. So you have to remember these four basic things to speak English fluently. Okay children. So other than these, other grammatical words are not that much necessary in the beginning stage. So because if you are a beginner, if you would like to improve your communications in English, so first of all you have to remember these four basic grammar things. Now we'll go into detail. So what is a subject? What is a subject? The subject in a sentence is who or what you are talking about. No, when we talk, children, we'll talk about something. No, we'll talk about something. So we may talk about our work, we may talk about our family, we may talk about a place, no, we may talk about an animal, anything. So the subject is nothing but like about what we are talking and who is there as the main person or a thing in that particular sentence. So who or what you are talking about, that becomes a subject. Okay, and every sentence it needs a subject. Without a subject, a sentence becomes incomplete. No, so every sentence it needs a subject. If you don't have a subject, then the sentence is incorrect and nobody will understand what you are talking about. See, if there is no subject in the sentence, children, that sentence is going to become incorrect. It will become a wrong sentence. Okay, so there won't be a complete meaning or a correct meaning of that particular sentence, and it becomes very difficult for anybody to understand about what we are talking. Clear? Now see here, for example, here is a sentence. Jennifer walked to the store. Jennifer walked to the store. Who is the subject here? Jennifer. Why? Because we are talking about that particular person, Jennifer. What did Jennifer do? He walked to the store. Okay. Sorry, this is a girl, children. Jennifer, she walked to the store. Okay. Suppose if we remove this subject in this particular sentence and we'll just say walked to the store. If you say walked to the store, does it mean any sense here? Does it give any complete meaning or anybody can understand that? Then definitely the question arises, who walked to the store? No, who walked to the store? Because here there is no subject. And when you just place the subject here, Jennifer, Sita, Ramu, anybody, okay, so then the sentence, it gets completed. It becomes the correct sentence. Okay children, and here walked is the verb here, okay, because that is the action verb. And here again in the second sentence, if you see, you were a great singer. You were a great singer. Again, if you see you, which is highlighted in blue color, this is the subject. No. So, if you remove the subject again, what will be the sentence? Were a great singer. Again, incorrect. No. Were a great singer means who? Who? Again. No. So, here subject again, it makes the sentence complete. Here also, in the third sentence, if you see children, after lunch, I will call my mother. I will call my mother. Again, remove this I here. After lunch, will call my mother. So, many of us, we will try to speak like this. After lunch, will call my mother. Will do it. No, that is wrong again. So here definitely you have to mention like who is going to call, who is going to do that particular work, whatever it may be, either I, either you or somebody else. Okay, so this is again the correct sentence. Again here children, and the last sentence here, mosquito bites itch. Here mosquito bites, this two words completely is a subject, because we are talking about mosquito bites. No, mosquito bites are harmful. So, mosquito bites itch. So, itch is the verb. Okay, mosquito bites itch. If you say only itch, then what is going to give us that itching feeling? What is that? Again, no answer. So, here you have to definitely mention the subject. Okay, here in this sentence, the subject is mosquito bites. Okay, children, clear? So, finally, what is the subject? About who or what? No, so you are talking. So, who or what, that becomes the subject. You have to remember this. Again, here are some examples children. I'll just read it for you. So which are underlined, very small sentences which are underlined, those all are subjects. See, my brother is very smart. My brother is very smart. Okay, so my sister and I will be waiting here. When are you going to eat lunch? Why are they waiting in line? Who is going to take you to the store? Just imagine, remove these underlined subjects and see how the sentence is going to look. You cannot feel the completeness there. Okay, children? So you have to remember this. And here, these are some subjects, children, like pronouns. So I, you, we, he, she, it, they, all these singular and plural pronouns, which we use them as subjects in the sentences while we are going to talk. Okay, clear now? Now, let us see about the predicate. The second thing, the second word which is very important in a sentence is the predicate. Okay, and what is a predicate? The predicate in a sentence is the section that informs the person what the subject is or what it is doing. See, so until now we have talked about the subject. Now the predicate, what does it do? It is going to tell about the subject, like what the subject is doing, or okay, what the subject is doing. So that complete part is going to become a predicate, and it is a phrase that contains a verb. It is a phrase. For example, here, see here in the sentence, the hero rescued the crowd. The hero rescued the crowd. Here the hero becomes the subject. Okay, rescued becomes the verb. Okay, and this, the crowd, rescued the crowd, completely this becomes a phrase which has got again an incomplete meaning. Okay, phrase has got again an incomplete meaning here. That complete phrase is going to be called as a predicate. Okay, so the verb is always in the predicate. The verb is always in the predicate. Okay, children, remember? So what is a predicate? Predicate is that predicate is a part of a sentence which is going to inform about the subject, like what it is doing. Okay, what it is doing. Clear, children? And it is a phrase and which is going to compulsory contain a verb. Okay, an action word. Clear, children? Now here, see here, I am going to give you some examples, children. The underlined part which are there in the sentences, these are the predicates. Okay, these are the predicates. See, I am hungry. I becomes the subject here. I am hungry. Okay, am is the verb here. Okay, so I am hungry. If you remove I, just take out the I and then see am hungry. You cannot talk like this. So who are hungry? You are hungry. So I am hungry. Okay, so you have to get this predicate in your sentence which contains a verb and is a phrase and is going to tell about the subject. Clear, children? Now, see the second sentence. That computer is very expensive. Okay, that computer is the subject here. And we are going to the store now. Okay, we are going to the store now. Again, we is the subject here and are is the verb. And here also is the verb. Okay, the building subject is very big. The building is very big. So now you got how the sentence is. You have got a subject. You have got a predicate. That is a phrase. Clear, children? Now, the third one what we need is the verb. Verb is nothing but an action word. Okay. So a verb is an action, existence or occurrence. Existence or occurrence, like as I said in the before sentences, so is, are, am, all this. So these are the existences, existence or occurrence. Okay, apart from an action like reading, walking, singing, dancing, so these are the actions. Okay, existence and occurrence are like is, are, and like helping verbs. We call them as auxiliary verbs and also we call them as helping verbs. Okay, so in the simple sentences we used so far, the verb is mostly in the existence form. So what are all we have used until now? So most of the verbs are in existence form like am, is and are. Clear, children? So to speak again and to speak or to just say a sentence, you need a verb in your sentence. Clear? See, a verb can also start at the beginning of the sentence. Sometimes what happens? A verb can also start. No, see here, throw. Throw. This is an action word. Throw. Throwing is an action. So throw the ball at the catcher. Throw the ball at the catcher. So here the sentence is started with verb. Okay. Run. Run towards the finish line. Run towards the finish line. Okay, children. So here there is no subject here. No, run towards the finish line, in the sense we are addressing somebody there. So and it gives a complete meaning also. Throw the ball at the catcher. So who is playing there? That particular boy or a girl or a player. So he is addressed that to throw the ball at the catcher. Okay. So here it is important to understand the verb, but having just a subject and a verb is not sufficient. Okay. For example, Jill run. So Jill run. So we cannot have only a subject and a verb. Like if you say Jill, Jill is a subject, run. Run again is a verb. So this becomes a incorrect sentence. an incorrect sentence. Okay, so although Jill can be a subject and run is the verb, this is not a complete sentence. That is why predicate is important. So you want to tell that Jill is running. Jill is running. Okay, so with the predicate what happens? We can turn the sentence into a proper sentence, that is Jill is running. Jill is running. Okay, so here we actually our idea was to tell that Jill is running. So in that sense, so we cannot tell Jill running. Okay, so you have to use an existence verb again, which is is. Okay, which is. So Jill is running. Clear, children? So to complete to have a proper sentence, you need a subject, a predicate, and a verb. Okay, here if you here in some sentences, so if you have this type of sentences where the sentence is beginning with the verb, then it is understood that we are we are addressing a subject. So it is understood there. So you do not have a particular subject there separately. Okay, so throw the ball at the catcher. Okay, clear, children? Okay, now the last one, what we said, that we need articles. Now we need to place the articles in a proper place, and that is why articles are also very important when we speak English. Okay, and in that a and the, these three are called as articles. And what is a? A is when we are going to address the consonants, we are going to use a. And when we are going to address the vowels, we are going to use an. Okay, so a and an, they have the both meaning, have the same meaning. Both of them, they have the same meaning. Okay, and both of them are indefinite articles. Again, children, in articles you have definite article and indefinite article, whereas a and an are the indefinite articles, they becomes the definite article. Okay, so they are only different depending on what word or sound is following. So why there is a difference between a and an is, so we are going to use a for some particular sounds and some particular letters in English alphabets, and an is used to some particular sounds, but both of them are indefinite articles. Okay, children? Now we'll see. Now consonants. So what are consonants? Apart from vowels like a, e, I, o, u, apart from that, every letter in alphabets are consonants. Each and every letter is a consonant. Okay, children? See, B, C, D, F, all these are consonants. And if you want to address a consonant, before that you have to add a. Okay, I saw a dog. I saw a dog on the road. I saw a boy running in the park. I saw a building on the corner of my street. I saw a car. Anything. Okay, so when you are addressing any object, okay, and which becomes a subject, then you have to remember that if that object name is going to start with a consonant, then you have to use a. Clear, children? Now vowels. So what are vowels? A, E, I, O, U. Okay, so not only the letters, children, not only the letters, even the sound like a, E, I, O, U. Okay, even the sound, if you get the sound in that particular word, in front of that particular word, you have to use an. So not only vowels, and you have to remember the vowel sound also here. Okay, see here, for example, an eagle. Okay, there was an eagle flying high in the sky. An umbrella. As it was raining, I took an umbrella to walk out. An elephant. So in the forest, an elephant was drinking water. An awesome book. I purchased an awesome book. Okay. An honest man. See here, you can see H. H is not a vowel. It is a consonant. But when you pronounce this word honest, H is silent. No, we are keeping H as silent and we are pronouncing it as honest. What the sound you are getting? O. No. So this sound is of vowel sound. Again we have to use an here. An honest man. He is an honest man. Again here see. X. X is not a vowel but A. You are getting the sound of A. That becomes again a vowel. An X-ray machine. Okay, here. Honor. Again H. An honor to help you. H is silent here. So if you get these words, if you have to use such type of words when you are speaking, please remember that you have to add an in front of these words. Clear, children? Now, so here again there are some examples which are with an. I have got a house in Spain. I have got a house in Spain. There is a hotel next to bank. So here both A and an are there, children. I need an hour. See again R. R is okay, that is the time. An hour to do my homework. Again, even though it is H, we have added an. It is an honor to help you. See here. So A he used before H if it is heard as in examples 1 and 2. No. So even though house, hotel are starting with H, we didn't use an there. We have used A because house and hotel are going to give the consonant sound. They are consonant. H as it is a consonant and it is giving the same sound. But when come to the 3 and 4 sentences, what is happening? Even though it is a consonant, it is giving an vowel sound. It is giving a vowel sound. That is why you have to use an there. Clear, children? Now, yes. Again, at the end, the. This is the definite article, children, and you have to very carefully remember this definite article, and you can use this in your sentences. So we use the for many words, to address many words, like for ordinal numbers. If you say the first, the second, the third. So ordinal numbers are like first, second, third. No. And you can use the when you are going to address the countries or places where the name refers to a group of islands or states. See, if you say United States, the United States. Why? Because United States, even though it is a country, you have got so many states inside that country together. No. So that is why it is the United States. Okay. And see, the United Arab Emirates, the Middle East, the UK here. Okay. Again, countries that have plural names. If the country is having plural name, suppose India is a singular name, India, okay, then plural name like Philippines, Netherlands. See here, at the last you are getting yes here. That is the plural. Okay, so you can address these countries using the definite article the Philippines, the Netherlands. Okay, then Here again, superlative degrees, like you'll be having superlative degrees, no children, like if for example, go no sorry beautiful, no beautiful, most beautiful. So here what happens, most becomes the superlative degree. So she is one of the most beautiful girl in the school. Okay, so the, because we are addressing it in before the superlative degree most. Here see, the best, the strongest, the most beautiful. Okay children, again decades if you see here, like the 17s, the 80s, the 1990s, the 20s, no decades. So even that also is referred with the. Musical instruments, before musical instruments also you have to put the, no. And name of geographical areas, like the Nile mountain, sorry, the Nile river, sorry, the Arctic Ocean, the Alps mountains. Okay, these are geographical areas like rivers, mountains, all this, plateaus. And here adjectives to refer to a whole group of people. If it is an adjective, when we refer to a whole group of people, like the French, the elderly, the poor, the Indians. Okay, so like this, if you have, we are going to use these words as the adjectives. Now, the poor, the rich, the older. Okay, now here again to refer the only one in that particular area. If you are having only one thing, like suppose if you have a provisional store, okay, and you are having only one store in your street, there are no other stores, only one, you can say, so the provisional store, I have to go to the provisional store in our street, because you are addressing to that only particular store which is only one. Okay children, now, and it is a specific one that you are going to only that particular store. Okay, and where there is only one in the world, only one in the world, like the sun, the moon, the earth, no children. So the internet, the environment here, and here the government, the police, the river. Okay, this also, here is about only which we are talking, these are only one in that particular area. Okay, the river, the police, the government, but these are which are only one in the world, the internet, the moon, the sun. Okay, so this is how you are going to use the children. And here again there is some information. The is a definite article, and the difference is if the noun or subject you are talking about is specific or not. Okay, so when you are going to use the is the noun or the subject, whether the subject or noun in the sentence is specific, if we are talking it in a specific condition, then we have to use the, or else no. Suppose for example here if you say, I am going to a library to study. I am going to a library. There is no specification here. You are going to a library. You are not naming any library. Okay. And the second sentence, I am going to the library to study. I am going to the library. The library is, you are mentioning one particular library. Okay, maybe which is nearer to you, which is in your area. Okay, here again, I am going to a bakery. Again, no specification here. Any bakery. I am going to the bakery. Again, a specific bakery where you go regularly. Okay, so when you want to specify a particular subject or a noun, then you have to use the children. Okay, so again here if you see a specific bakery, why? Because both the speaker and the listener, you both know. Like if I am telling that I am going to the bakery, to my family members. So they also know to which bakery I am going. I also know and they also know. Okay, so it is very familiar to you. So in that sense, you are going to use the here. Again, one example is here. The heat wave is unbearable. The heat wave is unbearable. So heat wave is like the heat breeze and the heat weather. So it is unbearable. So here we are using the. So the here again, right now what the heat what you are experiencing, that is unbearable for you. Okay, again in the second sentence, I heard a heat wave is coming. I heard a. So you heard that there is going to be a heat wave or a heat air, okay, which is going to coming. So there is, it is going to coming. That is why you are not mentioning it as the. It is a. Still there is no definite sense there. Clear, children? Now, again here children, some more example for you. When and when not to use an article. So sometimes there is no need to use articles. So when we have to use and when we are not going to use this, we'll just remember one. So one common rule to keep in mind is that articles are not used when referring to a name. When referring to a name. See here, turn right at the park. Here we have used the. So turn right at the park, because we didn't name the park. But here if you see, the turn right at kids park, we have used the name kids park. So that park is called as kids park. So just turn right at kid park. There is no article here. Okay, see here again. The boy was running very fast. The boy, one particular boy. We didn't take the name of the boy. We are just telling that the boy was running very fast. And here in the second sentence, we have used Mike. Mike is the name of the boy. Because we have used the name, we have removed the here, and Mike was running very fast. Clear, children? No article here again. Again, for some general things, when we talk about some general things as it is there here on the slide, we are not going to use the children, like I love you, I like that, okay, you are welcome, thank you, will you forgive me? So many here. I am tired. Are you upset? There is no article here. So for some general things, there is no need to use articles. Okay, children? Now, when you are referring to sports, you do not need an article. Okay. So for example here, I love playing badminton. I love playing badminton. So here you are referring about badminton. You love to play it. Okay. So you didn't use any article here. But again in the second sentences, we are telling about a subject. What is that? Football. No. So football is a dangerous sport. But here again you got a article. So you have to get a clarification here, children. Okay. So when and when not to use an article. Okay. So in most cases you don't need an article when referring to a country, except when the name is referring to the multiple countries or regions. So for example, India or China. So if you say I love India, no, we do not say I love a India, I love the India, I love an India. No need. Even China also. Okay, it is specially a singular word, and it is a country which does not have multiple countries again inside it. No, see, you don't need an article, but if you are referring to the United Kingdom or the United States, then you do need an article, because again they are having so many inter-countries and states in that particular country, like it a group of countries, that is the United States, the United Kingdom. Okay, so here you have to use them. Apart from that, for countries, there is no need to use any article. Clear, children? So I hope you have understood. So these are the basics things which you have to remember when you would like to speak in English. So hope you are going to improve your vocabulary, and wish you all good learning, and we'll be continuing with another topic in the next session. Until then, take care and stay well. Please visit our website www.aimstoday.in for other information regarding online classes, quizzes, live worksheets, DIY activities, English classes and coding. Thank you for watching our video. Please subscribe our channel and press the bell icon for receiving latest updates.